What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. I don't think I've made a video on JASMY coin in a little bit. I think. And then again, it seems like everything just blends together because I create a lot of videos because I like to talk about specific positions. Talking about specific positions is kind of difficult because you're making a lot of content on a specific group for different content. And I understand that some will get different views and everything, but I want to talk about the different positions that I do hold because they're ones that I believe in. So a lot of people are always asking me in these videos that I make for XRP or for Terra Luna Classic, they're like, what happened with JASMY? Like, what's going on with JASMY? Can you give me an update with this? So I want to give people updates consistently, and maybe it ends up going on the Matthew Perry 2 channel. I'm not 100% sure. And that's the reason why I created the Matthew Perry 2 channel. But then again, I have other things that go on that channel as well. So this seems to be like the fourth video or maybe even fifth video. I don't even know how many videos I created. So it might be the fourth video or something like that on this channel, unless I decide to put it over on the Matthew Perry 2 channel. So if you see it over there, thank you guys for watching. I know it doesn't really get as many views as over on the main channel, but I do appreciate everybody watching and taking the time out of their day to just watch my content. But JASMY coin, I want to talk about the lockup because we're getting closer to the new year where the lockup will happen, the fourth quarter lockup, or for us, it'll be the first quarter lockup. And I wanted to talk about that and discuss what we might see because I feel like expectations are at the level that we're going to see 30 billion. And I wanted to talk about that and what the range really is within that lockup and what the expectation kind of is for me. So with that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to start trading with leverage, if you're interested in trading with leverage, I have a Margex account. If you guys want to start doing that, you start trading with up to 100x leverage. Use my link down in the description. They are a partner with the channel, so it does help out the channel when you do go on there and start trading. Whatever you see as an opportunity, it may improve your day trading and swing trading skills. Definitely go ahead and check that out. The link is at the top of the description. But like I said, if we talk about JASMY coin, there's a lot of things to mention. There's not a lot of news within it, but we've seen this grow to a level of like 70, was it 75? Percent of a penny, putting my position at like $7,500, $7,500, or being up about $3,500. So I was up a significant amount, and I said was because now I'm still up a significant amount. It's just not as much as I was up. I invested at the level of 40% of a penny. So we're way far away from that point. We're still at a level of like 60 something percent of a penny. But seeing it up in the 70 and hopefully wanted to see the 80% of a penny, 90% of a penny level, I was excited to see that growth. And then to even get to a level of 1 cent before the new year would have been phenomenal. But we have 2 days left. I don't think that's going to happen. We're seeing people pull out of the market just because they want to realize maybe their losses before the new year. And also we tend to see a downturn before anything major happens, which we have the Bitcoin ETFs that could be, approved, any day now. And as we go into the new year, that's really when the expected dates are. So if we currently look at JASMY coin and where it stands, JASMY coin is at about 65% of a penny. It's at 64.88. It's down 4% on the day. And we're seeing this at $320 million market cap. I think it can go a lot further than that. A $500 million market cap is a level of 1 cent. A $1 billion market cap is 2 cents. If we look at the volume, we're seeing $32.9 million worth of volume, which 10% is honestly the lowest that I've seen when it comes to volume to market cap ratio for JASMY coin, meaning that there's not much of an inflow into JASMY right now. And majority of it that you are seeing is probably an outflow of the position. So if we look at the last 7 days, it still is up 4%. If we look at the last month, it's up 32%. And the last year, It's still up 125% from this lower level of 0.002 or 29% of a penny, which would have been phenomenal to have that, right? It was down here before, just more recently, down to 30% of a penny. And that's where I ended up getting a lot of my JASMY coin. I bought up to 1 million. I currently have 1 million JASMY coin. And if it was down at that level again, I probably would find a way to get to 2 million because that would be $3,000 that I could throw in there. But I don't think that that will happen. However, it could, right? We saw this up at this level before where it got to 76, it got to 80. But then you know what happened at this point where you saw the innovation zone happen and then end up decreasing down. And I believe that was somewhere around this point we saw more negativity within the overall market until we got to about October where everything started to run, right? They called it boom toger to boom tober. That's what they called it. So it was ended up increasing everything for, Terra Luna Classic to Bitcoin to Ethereum to Solana, for everything really started to run to a way higher level. And now you're seeing it up here. So it is retracing a little bit from the 73% of a penny level. And we're hopeful that we could see this push up and break through that 1 penny level, which I think it will happen. It's just what will happen in the meantime. Will we see it retrace back down to 0.005? Or will we see it retrace down to 0.002 or 0.003? I don't think so. But honestly, anything could happen. So anyways, currently up 125% over that time period, which is amazing. But let's talk about the topic at hand, which everybody wants to know about, which would be the lockup. Currently, JASMY coin has 50 billion in circulating supply, 49.3 billion, about 98%, 98.6% that is out there in the circulating supply, which is basically 100%, right? So with that being said, the mindset or the popularity or the conversation, that's the word I was looking for. The conversation is all surrounding what the lockup will be. And I've seen so many people that are like, we're going to see the entire position be locked up. We're going to see 98% of the position locked up and they're going to leave 2% there. The expectations for this are insanely high. And I know putting this as a title, talking about could remove up to 30 billion coins from circulation, it's not a lie, right? We could see, from what I've read and what I've seen, they could remove up to 30 billion from circulation. It's kind of like what we've seen with like staking, right? Staking, there's times where we remove 10% of the supply, and there's times where we remove 20% or 30% in certain scenarios. And with this, we can honestly see anywhere, and this is a large range, anywhere from 1 to 30 billion coins that are removed from the circulating supply. Now, that's a huge range. And you're probably like, 1 billion will not have an impact. 1 billion will have an impact. Removing 1 billion coins from circulating supply will have a massive impact. Now, it will happen over time. It won't be something where it's just like 1 billion automatically, 2 billion, 3 billion, all of that, right? I believe that it's going to be somewhere closer to that 1 billion mark, but also be closer to 10% of it. So instead of looking at 1 billion, I think we're going to see a total of about 5 billion that is locked up throughout this lockup process. And it's not going to happen all at once. I think it's going to be something that you see happen gradually throughout time, and see maybe a larger chunk in the beginning, and whatever that full lockup process is, we will see that happen there. But there's too many people that are holding to basically see 30 billion, but anything could happen. You never know exactly how much could fully be locked up. My expectation is seeing from 1 to 5. I would definitely want to see more towards 5, but I know that there's an ability to lock up 10 or to lock up, not only 10%, but 20%, right? So 5 billion or 10 billion would be the level that you look at with staking, right? Staking will give you that 10% to 20%. So that's kind of the range. Anything below that 10 billion is kind of thought of as normal for me. Anything that's above that will have an aggressive move to the overall price point. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what that lockup is, the process, and how much actually gets locked up. don't expect the absolute world that it's going to lock up 99% of the supply, because that's not going to happen. I am pretty much guaranteeing that that's not going to happen, right? So just take everything that you hear, everything that you read with a grain of salt. As I'm saying this, take it with a grain of salt, because it might not even be the case there. We might see closer to 1 billion. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.